Hey, squirrel. Oh, what'd you jump for? Come here. I want to show you something. Look what I got. Look. Ain't that cool? See that? Here you go, squirrel. There you go. Hey, squirrel. Did you know that the gas station sells stamps? And did you know that the post office is not funded by tax dollars? It's really not, though. Do you know whose responsibility it is to keep it shoveled around there? It sure ain't up to the people. It ain't up to the people to cut their grass either. Look at my daffodils. Last year, the squirrels ate them. You dropped it. You dropped it. There you go. They think they're tricking people into a trick question. Hey, squirrel, my camera keeps going wonky. Yeah, they think only the taxpayers can tell them to leave because they think the taxpayers are the owners. But the post office isn't even funded by tax dollars. They don't even live in that state, too. And they need to rewrite that poster 7. I do wonder if they're on that cold and cough medicine. Something sure makes them feel like they're invincible. Are you guys on that, Chrysidin? Mandates are mandatory. Did you know booze and fast food don't count as paying taxes? Certain jobs acquire certain privileges, and they just need to get over it. When they go in those places, refusing to say who they are, it's code. They're the strangers. Everyone else that actually works there knows who they are, and more so seeing how easily they can distract everybody. Trying to bait someone into a lawsuit, of course. They're not fighting for rights. They're fighting for clicks and views. Standing in the corner shushing people does nothing for speech. They're only going to make things worse. I'm not saying cops can't go too far. Look, they kicked our door in coming after my brother. We had to put this piece of wood in to fix it. I mean, do these people that actually own these businesses and lease property and stuff, do they not matter? You lost your own. I saw that squirrel. Yeah, they pay that money, that extra money, to lease that property. And some places, some tenants even charge extra, or tenant landlords even charge extra for a view. And here, these people with the cameras, damn you, squirrel, they want to take everyone's view away. And the restaurants that have people watching them for a mukbang and uploading them later for a mukbang, what do you want? You already got your nuts. I won't be surprised when people start demanding refunds from the restaurant because they're not able to enjoy their fucking meal. People are free to be harassed. You pay extra to lease property in an area that's riddled with FRAUDitors. And then what? Huh, squirrel? Oh, they come first. Why is that? And they really don't contribute to society in any way. Really, not really. How does one make a job out of harassing people? Let me show you something. Hey, why are you climbing? Get down. Here. Let me show you something. I'll tell you something. Right, here.
Okay, well, this is very unconstitutional. What you do? This is my driver's license.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's what you're required to do to drive in Illinois. Do you understand that?
Absolutely.
Do you understand
I'd
that?
also like to inform you that you are being recorded right now.
Oh, so what? Who cares? You are too.
Can I please shut my door?
And listen what he says
Since I'm not
next.
being detained. What am I being detained for exactly, sir? If I am
We
being
asked for
detained...
your driver's license and insurance card, which you're required to have when you drive in the state of Illinois.
Understood.
Correct?
Correct. That is correct.
That's
and
what you asked
And I
for.
do have that, correct?
I don't know. I'm looking at it. You refused to reply to it, didn't you?
Hold on, hurry up.
Is this your current address?
Okay, here it comes.
Son.
Silent, sir. I would like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right. You have a more current insurance card.
I
would
want
like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
I want to say something about that. Does that mean that when he opens his mouth up and starts talking again, that he's being unconstitutional? Would that be him violating his own rights? Hey, you already had a peanut, you. Look at this little guy on the chair. Eat the peanut? I got the peanut. I think he's eating something, actually. Yeah. Oh, we got another one, though. Hello. Would you like an almond, sir? Here you go. Hell, they've even started harassing the weed dispensaries. Here you go. I just had a brother call trying to ruin my video. Not only will they push their cameras against the glass and zoom in, but they'll make sure that you know they're zooming in. They'll say it just to further scare you. And they run that mouth and they follow you out to your car. They get your license plate, your VIN number, your face. They get all that on their camera. The security cameras don't do that. And the security cameras don't run their mouth either. And you don't need a sign to tell you not to have a picnic on top of the post office building to know it wouldn't be a good idea. Okay? And there doesn't have to be a fucking law against it for people to know not to do it, does there? I'd like to know when people got so sissified. Simply just touching someone is not assault. It is not battery. They need to stop diminishing the meanings of those words. It makes me wonder if they've ever really been assaulted before. They think the post office is a museum and they think the courthouse is a jungle gym. They just want to waste paper for the FOIA gods. Do they not realize there's no apostrophe S? Public property is not the public's property. Publicly accessible does not mean publicly owned. I mean, it ain't up to the public to keep the lawn cut, is it? And the copycats are just going to end up running their bank accounts dry. I find it awfully strange that Proud Boys were caught with those fake ID making machines, and yet they still can't figure out what side those people are on. It's crazy to me, Squirrel. There you go. And I know news outlets on YouTube were talking them up and giving them props as far as Long Island Audits goes. But Long Island Audits already had that video edited all out of context for them. So they don't know what side they're on. Reach! I love these squirrels. But we know what side they're on, don't we, Squirrel? They sure ain't on America's side. America really ain't all that free anyhow. They want us living in a policed state, constantly under surveillance. And it doesn't matter where a person's working. They're trying to be an active member of society. Unlike the FRAUDitors. Is that your free speech I hear? Is it? Uh-oh. You made me drop the almond, though. Did you get it? I bet you did. I love it when they squeak. Hi. Hey, no, that's my phone. You don't grab my loops. Hey, no, that's my loop. You just made my camera go wonky. Oh, hello. There you go. Oh, shit, wait, here's something else they'll do. Trying to strike fear. You hear them talk? They say, oh shit, Oh,
You
shit.
guys just move off the driveway. I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah, just stay from right
See?
here, right over there.
Hey. Oh my god, I gotta pause that. Hold up. They try to strike fear because they want that reaction. And that's what the license plate's about. I mean, as far as they're concerned, that is. The ones who can do something with those numbers are the same people that make them those fake IDs. They're, what's it called? Oh yeah, it's a passport travel card, right? Where's they are? And they think it's so easy to sue the cops. It's not, though. But someone has tricked them into believing that it is. And this one, they're blocking the driveway. Look, they're still mumbling.
Explain to you guys right now that this is all private.
Look at the sky. They do this for hours. I just seen one where the city hall was closed and they stood there arguing for 25 minutes.
This is private property where you're at.
You hear how annoying it is? It's so annoying. They won't let her talk. One, because she's a woman. And two, because she's a cop. Hold on. Is it scaring you, Squirrel? Hold up. Okay, there. I shut it off. There you go. Look how dark it is out there now. And they're just arguing with her. She's trying to read them the written shit. And they just won't fucking listen.
I mean, have you ever seen something as immature as this nonsense
No.
we're witnessing right now?
You want to hear something on a serious note, Squirrel? Amen to this.
I don't like none of these auditors. I don't see how anybody could.
Yep, he's getting arrested.
It's been a long time since I wanted.
I wonder if they'll carry on with the fake accent all the way to the police station. I'm about ready to hang this one up, Squirrel. And the butterfly effect will just lead our communities into more poverty. It will. Know how I know? Because nobody wants to hire nor rent to someone who might end up going to jail at any moment. Okay? I believe that the dirty cops are the ones that let it slide. They probably skip the cavity search too when they take them to jail. And it's just confusing people about what they really can and cannot do. And the copycats pay the price. And the government wins. All the frivolous claims and lawyers and court costs, fines, fees, probation, the impound, the tow truck, the window repair, all of it. It all adds up. And it adds up to a lot. And it adds up quick. Okay, here's your almond. And with the camera on, they find out where all the cameras and exits are, how easy everyone can be distracted, how long the cops take to respond, which cops are working which areas, what cars return back to the parking lot each day, how many hostages or witnesses might be around. There's people taking note of all of that. And you better know I'm serious because I got the knife hands out. The knife hands. FRAUDitors versus landlords. Oh, that's going to be a fun watch. And it's like I always say, Squirrel. We might all live on the same planet, but we obviously don't all live in the same world. And I just realized my shit was blurry. I fixed it, though. Oh my goodness, they just don't stop. Click the like button if you like squirrels. And click the subscribe button if you want to see more squirrels. They sure do help with stress. Ow, you little jerk. Ow. Here. He stabbed me with his claw. We out this piece, and it's been real. Thanks for hanging out at the peanut butter house. Don't forget about those buttons down there.